Hello and welcome back to Bransford Webs. First video for a couple of weeks. We've had a couple of lean weeks really with new products coming online. So we've been selling through things like the Rebecca and Viburnums and Autumn Magic, which we've still got some of ticking along. Looking really good, showing some good colour and showing some bud as well. And the Viburnums coming through really well for some good evergreen stroke autumn winter colour. But we've moved on now, and as autumn really strikes, been real autumnal feel in the air over the last few days. So we've moved on and put the hellebores online, or certainly the Harvington hybrid hellebores. So we've been growing the Harvington hybrids for a good number of years now. All these have been bred and selected by Hugh Nunn at Harvington Nurseries over in Evesham. They're all Orientalis types, so he's done really well to develop some good sort of intense sort of flower colours on them, as well as some really good doubles as well. So you can see one of the tunnels behind me. We've got 5 or 6 tunnels at this sort of stage. This is some of the 2 litre crops. So this is it's just Harvington whites. It's just a plain white one. But we've also got double whites, and I think in the 2 litre range we've just put online 24 different varieties and a similar number in the 1 litre spec too. So I'll have a wander over to the back of the car and we'll show you where we are with all these at the moment. So in the Harvington hybrid range we've got doubles and singles in 1 litre deeps, both at this sort of stage, and we sort of cottoned on a few years ago that autumn sales on these are actually really strong. So you move into sort of spring, early spring, late winter, and you've got the Eric Smithy eyes which are flowering really well, and then the Orientalis types sort of flower into going into sort of late February, March, and look really good with their unique flower colours on them. But we realised that there's a gap in the window, sort of September, October, in the autumn. They're going to sit on the beds really well, but they're also something that people can buy. They know are going to be winter hardy. They can put in the garden, and there's a promise of the colour coming through in the next few months too. So yes, we've got the in 1 litres, and then also in 2 litres as well. So the doubles slightly smaller as always, and the 2s, but side by side, not a lot of difference. There's some really nice, unique colours in there this year. A chocolatey coloured one. There's everything from really white, yellows, pinks, pale pinks, deep pinks, purples, almost black in there, and pretty much the same sort of mix with the doubles and singles. So that's the Harvington hybrids which have gone this week, both in 1 and 2 litres. We've also put normal Niger online as well this week. The buds just starting to form in the base there for the flower buds, so actually these are going to be flowering pretty early for Nigers, and they're in a 1 litre pot too. Good chunky plants. And then the species range, so things like Sternii, Argutifolius, and Foetidus, all looking really good in a 1 litre deep. All of these come in trays of 8, so just check out the full availability on the availability line. And then if you want a hellebore that is very early flowering, this is the one for you. So this is Hellebore Winter Bells. So it's a 2 litre, normal 2 litre, put it in a burgundy pot this year, rather than the deeps which the Orientalis like. We find that these sort of interspecific hybrids really perform really well in a normal 2 litre pot, which helps all our handling systems here as well. So Winter Bells flowers really early, so you can see it's got flower on it now, bud on it, and it's throwing up more bud all the time. So that, and even more coming down at the base there. So that's a really early autumn hellebore that looks really good. So that's it for this week. We'll put that next week, and the Eric Smithy eye types are a few weeks away yet. They continue to grow through the autumn, where the Orientalis types have put most of their growth on now, and will slow down. As long as the weather's behaving itself and reasonable autumn weather, the Orientalis types will get chunkier and chunkier as we go on into the autumn months. But looking really good now. We've put a good dollop of them online, so check out the full availability, and one of my colleagues will be on the phone to see what your requirements are. See you soon.